Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and I am doing live stream after a very long time. So is there anyone on my stream? Just say hi, let me know that you are watching or am I streaming to none? So how are you guys? I am back after a long time. I am doing live stream currently. So I know HX designer, what's up? I am HX of Discord. Yeah. I recently saw your message, bro. So I saw you are facing problems in F model and mapping file. So how are you, first of all? So I am coming after a very long time, and I am good. Happy to see that at least someone is at least available on my live stream. So HX designer. So yeah, I know your problem. So let's try to fix your problem and about mappings. And I will tell you, I was actually making a video on that problem you are facing in F model, but okay, no problem, since we can always do that later. So for getting the latest mapping, you can simply go to Discord. You can join F model server, and you can easily find their server link on YouTube or on website easily. Just search F model on Google, and the first link that appear will be their server link. You can see this is the website F model. Just click on join our Discord, and you will be taken to this server, F model server. Just join this server. How are you, Warlord? I am fine, bro. I am fine. I am very fine, and actually, I am doing all right. So I am back. I hope I can consistently do live streams and fix your all the problems of my subscriber. Yeah, but let's start it. This I have started this for now. Let's see if I can continue doing live stream or not, because coming at night and live streaming is a kind of hectic kind of job after all the day work. So it's still, if you want to find mapping, you can just go to this F model server. Here you need to go to this game compatibility option. You can see this is the game compatibility option, and simply search Valorant here. You can see this is the Valorant option available here. Just click on this Valorant, and here you will find a lot of messages here, but you need to actually open this one, especially the longer warrior messages. He actually uploads all the mapping files as soon as possible. So as you can see, he has uploaded 503 Valorant 11.11. You can drag your webcam for little up. Yeah, no, it's not a big problem. It's just a simple game compatibility channel. You can easily find it on once you join the Discord. No problem. You just need to, everything needs to be done here. Yeah, I know my camera. I am coming streaming after a very long time, so I have no idea how much size should I keep the camera. So actually what matters is you need to do everything here. Okay, you just need to search Valorant here, and here all the message of the uh, okay, no problem. Yeah. Here you can see this is longer warrior. This is the USF map file, and this is basically the mapping files. You just need to download it, and he always upload. You can see this is the 11.11 patch, and if you go above, you can see he has also uploaded 11.10 patch. So every time the new Valorant update comes, he makes sure to update the mapping files as soon as possible. So this guy is really goated, and he basically makes, I think, generates mapping file of most of the game in this F model Discord server. But remember, uh, do not try to generate the mapping yourself, as it might get you banned in the game. So rely on devs. Don't even download anything related to mappings or generating mappings. Okay, so because it's a very time taking and very risky job, so it's better to rely on some developers who know what they are doing. So longer warrior is that kind of guy, and I think no matter how much you give him appreciation, it's I think he deserves the appreciation. So just download this mapping files, and you can download it anywhere on documents or pictures, whatever. I have already downloaded it, and now I will tell you how to apply in F model. So uh, just open, let me see where I have downloaded the F model. I have basically a lot of files in my PC. Yeah, this is the F model. So you just need to open and make sure to update your F model first, because if you don't use updated F model, your basically extraction thing will not work. So for updating F model, it's very easy. You just need to go to this help, and here you can find releases option. Just click on it and you can see here option is named download latest release. Just click on it and wait for some time so you can download this latest release. Or if you have already downloaded the version, you can say I've already downloaded latest version, then no problem, just press OK and close this. And now you need to go to this setting option and then go to the general option. Here you can see there is an option named local mapping files. Just make sure it's enabled. Click on three dots and go to that place where you have downloaded the mapping files. For me, you can see this is the Valorant 11.11 patch USF map file. Just select it and press open button and then press OK. You don't need to restart Valorant, just press load button and wait for the characters to load or the file to load. So now go to the shooter game content. Let me go to the characters. Let us load the deadlock model season 0. Character select models, and once I double click on this model and wait for some time because it takes a lot of GPU power. So you can see now my deadlock has been loaded properly, and yeah, I think this fixes my problem. Yeah, bro, it's very easy. It's a simple task. It's just that there are no tutorial available on how to do that. So will you make Dead by Daylight F model and thumbnail tutorials? Yo, Soumya Mukherjee, welcome to the stream. Soumya Mukherjee, first of all, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming live. Yes, let me see. I need to search if it is possible to actually extract Dead by Daylight model, but I will make try to make thumbnail guide. And Itachi, bro, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Enjoy. I was actually trying to discuss how to fix F model because many people in Valorant are facing a lot of problem in loading and exporting characters. So I've already told how to fix the mapping files and most of the problems. Yeah, that thumbnail, I am kind of losing my edge in making thumbnail. I don't know why, because I don't practice making thumbnail too much. You can see that just I made a live stream thumbnail and it looks very bad. And basically, let me tell you guys, there is a way to claim Photoshop web for free. You just make sure to claim. I basically use that Photoshop web to design my thumbnail and it looks perfect. So let me show you. If you are using Photoshop, claim that, and it's trending all over Instagram that some company is providing Photoshop web version for free. Your tutorial helped my gaming channel grow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Swami Mukherjee. It really means a lot to me because yeah, I just started this channel hoping that some people might watch it, and I don't know, it might grow this much. I am recently hit 1.5k subscribers, so you guys supported my channel from very long time, and I am really happy that I can add some value in someone's life and someone's channel. All my thumbnails are made in Blender thanks to you. Okay, okay. Yes, so yeah, now I will try to make Dead by Daylight thumbnail. Let me see, let me check if it is possible through F model or do we need some. So if you want to check whether whatever you game want a game 3D model, is it possible to rip models or not, you can just go to the F model server, go to game compatibility, and here search that game name, Dead by Day. Yes, it's fully working, guys. And it's a good news that you can actually rip off the Dead by Daylight model with the help of F model. Whatever game you want to find, if you want to check, you can just go to this game compatibility option here and search your desired game, and it will tell you if there is a tick named fully working, that means you can actually extract all the models. And there are, you can see, a lot of people are doing model extraction also. So yeah, it's a good thing. So I will also try to make a tutorial on it because there are lot of problems. You can see if you rip models, there are basically a lot of problem, distorted face, missing bones, and lot of things come. So I need to check that whether if it is working file or not. Hello, you are great. Thanks to your videos, I am learning to import Valorant models to learn animation. Yeah, I am basically working on a Valorant animation video. I will upload the animation tutorial as soon as possible. The main problem is, guys, that I am losing my edge in making thumbnails because I am doing most of the work on 3D and Blender. So I need someone that can make a good thumbnail for my videos, as I want that most of the people get help from my video, and I really need good thumbnails. Recently I have been asking many people, they actually work and provide thumbnails for free, but right now there are less people who are willing to make thumbnail, as my channel is not earning that much recently, and it's also not monetized. The only thing is that membership is on, so I still need someone to make good thumbnails. I earlier used to make good thumbnails, but due to lack of practice, my recent thumbnails are not getting quite well CTR. So if someone can help me, then it would be appreciated. Or if you want, then no problem. I will still make tutorials as soon as possible. Well, maybe some new horror theme tutorials are on the way then. Yeah, if everything goes fine, if F model works, the model extraction work, the animation work fine, then I will try to make Dead by Daylight tutorial as soon as possible, because I also want to experiment with new games. I am bored with Valorant and doing Marvel Rival stuff continuously. So yeah, Mac 6099, and welcome to the stream. I forgot to welcome you. Make some stuff. You want me to make some stuff right now? What should I make? Yeah, let me tell you something about lighting. I have seen. Let me first go to the Discord. For now, let's close this F model. Let me go to the Discord, and actually, no one has sent me any renders recently. Uh, should we talk about Blender lighting and other stuff? Because I think that my previous lighting tutorial was not that great, and I could explain a lot better. So let's make this video all about lighting in Blender. Hi, Majtali, whatever your name is, bro. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, welcome to the live stream, bro, and appreciate it that you have came to watch my stream. Thank you to come, and I am also streaming after a very long time, and I was afraid that मैं कवाई भी फ्रॉम डिस्कॉर्ड अरे भाई अरे भाई तुम मतलब भाई आके मतलब पूरा अपना नाम बता के और पूरा मेरा डाउन कर दिए भाई अब हम क्या डेवलपर के सामने क्या बनाए भाई And so let's start the lighting tutorial. I have already announced that. And my friend Itachi here, he is a very, what can I say, very good at Blender. So whatever I make, let's hope that it works fine. So let's launch the Blender, and I hope my PC doesn't crash. And RAM prices are getting very high recently, so you know that kind of thing. I want to upgrade my RAM, but recently the RAM prices are so high, so I decided let's keep it at 16 GB and hope that 3D softwares work fine while streaming. Let's append them any Marvel Rivals characters, because lighting them, I think it will be good if I light Marvel Rivals model. So I will try to tell at least some basics about how to do the lighting, and how to use a lighting in which you don't need to constantly change the lighting every time your characters move. So I will try to make that type of lighting in this tutorial. I've already made and given a lighting preset, but let me explain how lighting works in Blender. And there are a lot of things that you can still do with some plugins that are available online for free. Yes, they are available for free, which will take your lighting to the next level. Okay, so if your lighting is good, your thumbnail will look good, your render will look good, everything will look good. So let me add some models first. uh, mm, mm, what should I, yeah, I think we will try to light Angela model, lobby model, object, and append Angela. Hello, Shashank Luri. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate that you came to watch my stream. So today we are basically trying to do some lighting stuff. I will tell you some lighting basics from the scratch. So as you can see, our beautiful Angela is here. And I personally like to lighting, you know what, just forget it. Let's compile the shaders and see how our model looks. And if my stream lags at this time, just forgive me, because compiling shaders takes a huge performance out of GPU. So yeah, you can see Angela has been imported. And let me tell you one thing, guys, the reason why your lighting sucks is because of color space transform that Blender uses. A lot of people are using AGX. If you go to this render, let me screen increase the interface to at least 1.25 so that you can easily see what I am doing in Blender. 1.25 should do, yeah. So as you can see, if I go to my render settings, render properties, and go below in color management, you can see there is something named view transform. AGX has been added recently, and what it tend to does is it change a yellow color to orange color, which makes your model looks really bad. The skin color looks bad, the metallic color looks bad, and it's not the problem in color space transform. It just because we need some more files to actually preview it properly. I think it's named OCCIO files. I don't know what actually that is. Someone involved in color grade knows what to do. But if you really want to, you can see my colors does not looks right on Angela model right now. So what you can do is change the color space transform to filmic, and you can see now the metals are looking fine. It's looking more yellowish. Earlier it was looking like very orangish, and it was not looking color accurate. So you can always use color space transform to make more accurate skin tones and more accurate color on your 3D model. So filmics will work fine for you. And if you really want a very if you can compromise some overexposed part in your skin, you can always go with the standard, but I don't recommend using standard. Filmic is good because in standard you can see the metallic part of the thing is really losing detail, and it look like it is overexposed. So it's better to use filmic. That way the uh, what I can say, the models are not overexposed and everything look fine. And then comes the look, which is really important. Right now you can see my character is too much washed out. So if you are designing for thumbnail, it's better to use look none, because you don't want to actually add high contrast characters in your thumbnails, because you will use camera raw filter afterward to add contrast and more details to your character. But if you are rendering for some design or for some other work, you can always go to the look and change it to high contrast, which instantly adds more amazing look to your character. You can see now my character looks much better because of the added contrast in it. You can see this one is none, character looks completely washed out, and as soon as I change it to high contrast, you can see it looks amazing. You can play with, you can also use very high contrast, and I don't recommend using very high contrast. You can see now the models are getting overexposed, so it's better to use high contrast. And yeah, so view transform, filmic, and look high contrast basically works best for my models. Okay, so let's try to import an animation on it and hope that everything's work fine, because rival sporting is a heavy software, and importing animation is also a very heavy task, and most of the time rival sporting is giving lot of errors recently. I don't know why. So friends, if you are wondering that you can do this in Valorant also, yeah, it will work with Valorant also. It does not matter if you are using Valorant models or rival sporting models. Lighting remains the same. This setting, Blender settings remains the same. Okay. So I hope rival sporting starts this time. Yeah, I think it's starting perfectly. So whenever, if you are launching rival sporting, make sure that some loading text are appearing here. Make sure to it loads properly. Otherwise, if you directly click on asset tabs, nothing will load. And let rival sporting load everything here. Then go to the files tab. Okay. So since we are using Angela model, here you can find the model code name and everything. Is it possible to extract Valorant maps? Yes, it's possible to extract Valorant map, and people there, if you search, I think if you search enough on Discord of some special people, and if you search hard on internet, you will be able to find blend file of already exported maps for free. Yes, exporting maps is possible, but you need to pay for a plugin which name is Universal UMap. Earlier Universal UMap was free, and its name was Piana Map Importer, because people used to import a lot of maps and they don't actually donate some money to devs, due to which devs made it a completely paid plugin. Earlier it was free, but if you think you can use the earlier plugin, it has been removed from the GitHub and it does not works now. You need this new plugin Universal UMap. It's cost around $10, or if I convert it into Indian rupees, it might be approximately 1000 rupees. Okay, So it's a one time payment application. So if you really want to import maps, and also if you even if you import map, there is a lot of troubleshooting you need to do with the map. So first of all, I recommend that you try to find maps online. If you search hard enough, there might be some guy who will be willing to give you the 3D models of the maps already imported into Blender. So you just need to download that and open the Blender. The map will come already loaded. You don't need to actually extract it from the game. But if you can't find it online, you can always use Universal UMap. And I think the developer of that Universal UMap plugin is Zane. You just need to do it one time. I have Universal UMap, but you need to verify it through Patreon. Then only you can actually use Universal UMap. So do not think of asking me that if I even give you the application, you still need to verify it through Patreon, whatever it is, to actually use Universal UMap. So it does not work that way that you are thinking. If I even share you the plugin, it won't work. So yeah, this is the Discord of Universal UMap, and currently Zane is actually he is facing exams and he is giving exam. He is very busy, so therefore he is not actually able to update this plugin. Otherwise, it is not limited to Valorant. It can actually export many other games, Infinity Nikki, Rival Sporting Maps. Someone is was exporting GTA San Andreas map, Atomic Heart, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Valorant is already Valorant Lighting. You can see someone has exported the Valorant maps into Unreal Engine. This is Unreal Engine. Yes, you can use this plugin to import into Blender as well as in Unreal Engine. So it's a very good plugin. Yeah, but the only thing is it's paid, and I think it's a good thing because developers also need money to actually keep making this stuff for basically improving this stuff. So it's up to him. He has made it paid. So if you want, you can purchase it, but if you don't want, no problem. And come to my Discord. I will try to actually extract the map, and if it possible, if it works, I will give you the map. I hope. If no one has problem, then okay. So right now I was talking about the color management thing. Right now our Angela model is loaded and rival sporting is already running fine. This is our character 1056 1056001. First of all, go to content, Marvel character 1056. Yeah, this one. Sorry. Oh shit. 1056. This one and 1056 001. So this is, and in animation folder we will find all the animation. Let me do it here because I hope you might not be able to see where the animation folder is because of my camera, and I don't want to adjust it right now. So animations folder, and then we will go to sorry, animations, and then emotes, and let's try the first one 1056. I don't know. Cool. I'll buy once I get placed. So are you a college student? You are working for a job? You map worth every money. So yeah, it's worth the money, but since Zane has gone offline recently, I don't know why he's not releasing update. It still uses Unreal Engine 5.4 right now. Unreal Engine 5.7 is running, and I don't know why Zane. He said that he exams are going, so he is very busy. Yeah, college student. Yeah, good man, good. It's good for you. Get placed and buy the plugin, and even if you don't buy the plugin, I will try to help in my way. I basically help people a lot, so we will see about that. So let's start the tutorial. Let's export this animation into Blender, and make sure whenever you are exporting the animation, you select your bones. Yeah, she kind of actually got twisted. I think it's the animation. I don't know. She needs a weapon, and I don't know why there are too many weapons in her arsenal. We'll just go with that default pose. This pose, I am thing. I kind of like this pose. So we will try to light this model. So first of all, make sure to add your camera whenever you are rendering for anything. Add your camera. Press 0 to go to the camera mode. And if you still move your camera like this, like using this thing, and using this kind of thing. It's very bad and it will take a lot of time to actually position your camera. Instead, go to this view, I think, and then go to the navigation, and then you can see there is an option named walk navigation. Just right click here and you can actually add any shortcut. Right now you can see there are a lot of options here, so you can assign a shortcut or you can add to quick favorite. So I actually assigned a shortcut for it named shift plus F. Just click on assign a shortcut and press shift plus F. So once I press shift plus F, you can see a cursor appears on my screen and I can actually move like a drone in this scene. Okay, and it does not gets limited to viewport only. You can actually move the camera also. If you go press 0 button, numpad 0, and go to the camera view, and then F press shift plus F, then your whole camera will start moving with the help of WSD key. Press shift to move faster, and you can see how I can easily position my camera as I want. So I want her kind of like this. So if you need thumbnail, let's cut her head a little bit so she fits the frame perfectly. So this is how, and once you left click, the camera will stop moving. So this is the place where our character will live, and this is the place where we will add a text, okay, for thumbnail. So right now we are now moving to the next part in which we actually light the model. So there are a lot of ways to light. The most easy and the perfect way is to use sunlights. 3 sunlights will actually light your model, and you don't even need to change your lighting even if your model moves. Okay, so you can actually use point light, area light if you want perfect lighting, but I don't recommend that. You personally use sunlight because who will make lighting for every posing if I change in this blender. Okay, so just keep it like this. Now we'll come out of camera view, and for better lighting it's better to use cycles. I just hope my PC doesn't crash. uh, Let me also explain a quick overview of how what is my cycle settings. So by default in Blender you use Eevee, which is a great render engine, but it does not uses path tracing, so the renders are little bit unrealistic and the lightings are basically just not that good. So even if you optimize it, it can still beat cycles, but who cares? Who has that much time to do everything perfectly? So just use cycles. Okay, change the cycle, and always change the device to GPU compute. You don't want your CPU to burn out rendering things. Okay, and if GPU compute option is not available, you can always go to edit, preferences, and here if you go to the system, here you can find cycles render device. By default it's on none, but I recommend to change it on CUDA. And by default both CPU and GPU are turned on. Keep it on GPU only, don't use CPU to render anything. And if you have good GPU like that has RTX cores, you can turn on this optics option. It is way faster, and also it has AI denoiser, and I think it's a better denoiser for those who have RTX card. Privileged people. We have only a GTX card, so CUDA acceleration will work for us, but optics will work, but it will crash since CTX 1660 Ti is also based on the same tensor cores or whatever die they use in RTX, but it lacks RTX cores, ray tracing cores. That's why it's not recommended to use optics on a GTX card. GTX 1660 will still work with optics, but it will crash after some time, and it will take a lot of loading. I don't know, whatever it loads, kernel loading thing, it constantly keeps on loading kernels, and sometimes it might crash also. So if you have GTX, you can use CUDA. If you have RTX, you can always go for optics. Okay, once you have changed your acceleration device, just save preferences at close. Now your GPU compute option will be available here. Okay, now comes the sampling. I simply don't change the noise threshold. I keep it at 0.1, or if you want, you can keep it on 0.5 also. It's up to you. And max samples is always 100 for me. Okay. In sampling it's the setting that you use in previewing the model. We don't need very high quality settings here, and we don't need denoise also in viewport, but if you want you can always use denoise, because now denoise has also GPU acceleration. You can see there is a use GPU option in denoising also. So if your GPU is powerful, you can always denoise in preview also, but I don't think I need denoising in preview port. And in render ports, I keep the noise threshold to 0.01. Okay, max samples at at least 200 or 250, it's up to you. And in denoise, you can see that in render in denoise there is no use GPU option turned on. Make sure to turn on use GPU before rendering, otherwise your CPU will burn out. And if it's a good CPU, it can still render it. Okay, so as you can see, there are also two types of denoiser used in Blender. One is open image denoise and one is optics. So if you have good GPU like Nvidia GPU that has RTX, you can always use optics. But since I have a GTX card, I will use open image denoise and turn on use GPU option. Now as for lights, I will turn off the light tree. I don't know what this setting does, but light paths are important. There are, you basically get three presets here. One is direct light, fast global illumination, full global illumination, limited global illumination. I basically either use two of them. If I really need good lighting, good everything perfect, I go for full global illumination. It will change everything to 32. And if I need to render quick, and if I need to render fast, and also I don't want my PC to blow out rendering scene, I will go for fast global illumination. It will change the settings to low, and still your render will look good. So for now I will choose fast global illumination in light paths. And now the most important setting is performance. If you are using compositor to add bloom and other thing in your 3D scene, you can turn on this GPU option, GPU acceleration. Now the compositor has also GPU, and if you are denoising in compositor setting, you can still use GPU to denoise in compositor. Okay, so I think I will turn on both. Let's keep it to auto detect. And now final render, make sure to turn on persistent data, because it uses your memory. If you are rendering same scene again and again, then you don't need to render the whole scene. Some will be kept in your memory, so you can render faster. Okay, viewport automatic, I don't change this pixel size things. And now color management, I have already told you what to choose. Filmic, high contrast if you want good designs. Okay, so yeah, this is my cycle settings. Now I will press this 0 button to frame my camera. Oh shit, what I have done. Ah, I actually removed the side button, but no problem. We can still do the work. Okay. We will turn this up. Yeah. Now it looks fine. We will keep the timeline below and keep it here. Okay. Now, as you can see, and we can also add one more column and change it to outliner. Yeah, so this is Turtle 364. Hello Turtle 364, welcome to the live stream. So today we are actually doing the lighting in Blender. Okay, so I have already explained my engine settings, my GPU settings, and most of the settings I've already explained. And in earlier part I've also explained how to fix F model, because many people are facing Valorant problem in F model. Saurabh Sonovan. Hello Saurabh. Welcome to the live stream and thank you for coming. I first of all, and thank you for coming. So yeah, we are doing lighting today. So now I will split the screen in two. Okay. Now if I press 0 button, you can see here I can preview my model, and if I turn on the render preview, so you can see there is no lights. Still some lights are coming, and it happens because the world lighting is turned on. You can see this one is the world lighting. Make sure to go in world properties and change the strength to 0, so that no lights actually come from anywhere else. Okay, or lights come from HDRI. Okay, you can see now the scene is completely black in render view. Now we will start adding light. So I personally use sunlights. You can use area lights, it's up to you, but for me I use sunlight because I find it better. Press shift plus a light, shift plus a light, and add a sunlight. Okay, you can see this is my sunlight added. And I think my camera is little bit disturbing you guys, so let's turn off the camera for now. I will enable it again. Okay, so you can see I have added a sunlight, and no matter where you keep your sunlight, the lighting position will remain the same. In sunlight, the main thing is changing the position of sunlight does not change light. Instead, the angle of sunlight matters. Okay, so make sure to change the angle accordingly. Okay, so let's press 3 on our numpad, so we will get this kind of view. This actually helps. So I want lighting sunlight to come in from front, and then press 7 to go above, and I want my lighting to hit her face side, like this side. Okay, you can see how I positioned my sunlight. So I want my lighting to hit like this on this Angela model. Okay, now it's time to tweak the settings. So for tweaking the settings, we can use this data, light data option. Just make sure that your sunlight is selected. Just click here. And first thing you need to change is the angle settings, because 0.526 means your sunlight is too harsh on the character. We want a soft light so that our light actually hits her other part. You can see the lighting is hitting her, but here the lighting is completely black. Okay, so I think we will keep it to increase it until the light evenly spreads out on our body. Now we will try to increase the strength until our character looks perfect. You can see, damn, the lighting looks kind of good. And yeah, it's that easy to actually light your models with sunlight. If you increase the strength, you can actually set this, and if you really want, you can also increase the exposure of the sunlight, making the character more bright. And you can always play with angle if you want a really soft light, or if you want to have a little bit shadow. But I recommend to keep a lighting little bit harsh so that the shadows are easily available, because a good lighting is that separates highlight and shadows and midtones perfectly in your render. So still we can't achieve that kind of lighting. You need really a lot of cinematic knowledge for that. I basically do my lighting like this. And if I turn on, go to this option and turn on fill and turn on the transparent, you can see my render already looks very amazing. Okay, so you can use this as a render. Go to Photoshop and create a good thumbnail with as much as you want with this. So yeah, it's that easy to light. But if you really want to play with lighting more, let's turn off this transparent option. Now we will try to add some highlights on her back part. I want some light to hit here on her backside of head. So I will just press Shift plus A and add another sunlight. Okay, so I will kind of change its position, and I am not changing its position because it changed the lighting position. No, I am changing its position only to actually set my reference properly. So I want my lighting to hit her back. Okay, so first of all I want to hit it like this, and then I want my lighting to come from here. So I will do something like this. Change it to like this. You can see now her back side is getting highlighted, her hairs, you can see how much cool it looks. If I turn this off, you can see back side is completely black. If I turn this on, it gives a very cool highlight behind. And we can always increase the strength as much as we want until our character looks good, and we can soften the light a little bit more to give it a more cinematic look. Let's turn down this, and you can see adding highlight instantly make our model looks more good. Yeah, so yeah, this is how you can also add different color lighting. So yeah, if you want, it's up to you, yellow or whatever, but I think keep it a little bit wild. And if you really want to go with realistic look, and so you can always increase some yellowish in your light, because no light is perfectly white in real world. So you need to actually keep your lighting a little bit yellowish so that it actually mimics the world light. Okay, nothing is actually white. Yeah, this much should do. This is looking good. Okay, so I personally don't like this yellowish look, because I go and actually color grade my model in Photoshop. So we can actually tweak and do a lot of color grading there. Okay, so yeah, if I turn on the transparent view now, you can see it looks very dope. This is before, this is after. And yeah, this is how I basically light my model. And it's done. It's that easy. It clearly takes 2 minutes, and if I press F12, it will render. Now I will tell you my render settings. Oh, sorry, output setting. I always render in 4K. It does not matter whatever GPU, you can always upscale in render. I don't know what they do, but they are easily able to render in 4K. So just click on this three dot and click on 4K UHD TV to 160p. It will change your resolution to 4K. You can see the resolution has been changed to 4K. And once you press F12 to render, the render will be final. Okay, and you can also play with this view transform after you have done your lighting. You can go for standard. You can see standard looks, I don't know why, but standard looks more good to me. If I turn on, let me turn on the denoise, it looks like it is near perfect. Yeah, you can see it looks more good to me, because little bit of overexposure thing is happening here, but still the skin colors look fine. So you can go with standard, but I still go with the filmic because a little bit underexposed skin always looks good. Okay, and if you go with AGX, the whole color profile will change. But I don't know why this time it is looking kind of very amazing. uh, why this color shift is happening? We can always correct this color shift in Photoshop, but I find that in AGX it's looking more good. If I turn on very high contrast, or let's go for punchy look, because a punchy will decrease most of the overexposure in our scene. So yeah, kinds of looks good, but I don't like this color shift. You can, filmic works fine for me. Filmic high contrast, just everything natural. Okay. So yeah, now if you press F12, you can render this model. Let me just show you a quick demonstration. So I just press F12. I will give the final render in Discord. I just hope in denoising my PC doesn't crash. Yeah, the details are looking very fine. So if you use good lighting, the cycles will work a lot better. Someone messaged me on Discord. Ayush. Ah. Mhm. It will take a little bit time because I kept my settings a little bit high. If you want faster renders, you can always use a lower setting. And for rendering animation, I personally don't use cycles because it will really take a lot of time. So for rendering animation, I make sure to I use Eevee, or I completely don't use Blender. I use Unreal Engine. I think my render is nearly completed and the denoising thing is going on. If you denoise on CPU, your PC will start lagging. But since I am denoising on GPU, my PC is working fine. The video is also playing in background properly and it's not lagging. I hope my stream is not lagging because I can't currently see my stream. Just press image and just save this. I will save this render. Mm, I have already made only made two renders of Angela. I am also thinking of giving my whole render pack because I think my render pack is now above 5 to 6 GB alone of Marvel Rivals. Let's post this on Discord so you can actually see the quality. Angela 4K renders. So you can see how much amazing this render looks. Every detail perfect. Very good for thumbnail designing. Someone already liked it. Saurabh. So you are watching my stream. Nice. Thank you for watching. But it would be better if you chat. If you have any question, you can ask me. I am already doing live stream for this only. I personally don't like doing live streams. I just came if someone has specific problems, they can ask me. Okay? Now I will tell you some different kind of lighting which I personally use, and if you want to know how I am using this lighting or where to get this plugin, you can always message me on Discord. Okay, so now I will tell you a different lighting setup that I use for really cinematic lighting. In this lighting you need to first select all of your model parts. Okay, so you can see I have already selected my all the model parts, and now if I go to this bulb option, you can see I have already installed a plugin named Pro Lighting Studio, and if you want this plugin you can ask me on Discord. So once if you, and this plugin Pro Lighting Studio only works with cycle, and it has a lot of, I think, a 20 to 30 lighting presets, cinematic lighting presets, which looks good. Okay, so let's let's click on this enabled option, and you can see some lighting has been applied. And in all setups I will change it to character setup because I am actually setting up my character. And now I will zoom this only, and I will just turn this off because I am not lighting manually. I will turn this so you can see the lighting clearly. You can see it already looks very cinematic. This is the first preset. This is the second preset. And you can, if you can see it is little bit underscores, you can always increase the energy. And I am doing none of the lighting myself. All is done by the presets. Okay. So it's a very amazing preset. Next preset is this. It has a lot of lighting preset. You can see this lighting also looks dope. This is also looking very cool. Perfect dark side here and a perfect bright side with a good highlight at the back. Very perfect. Yeah, this also looks very cinematic. You can see if you, and it is not only good for lighting, it can actually add background also in your scene, and you can see the background has also been added. I don't know if you can really see this background in a live stream. And is there any other option? Rainy nights. See this. The lighting does not match, but yeah, still a good background. Let's change it to some different background. No, not the cosmic thing, the wall. What is the wall? Nah, this is also not good. Focus. Focus. I think focus kinds of look clean. Okay, so we will keep this as background and now play with our lighting. This is also looking very dope, giving the aura to the character. What if I turn down the intensity? I don't know if it's what I want, but lighting looks kind of fine. And let's start testing many other lights. It has a lot of lighting presets. I think really a lot, more than 20-30 presets, different kind of lighting. Let's start playing. Let's see if we can find any something very different. What the is it the preset? Yes, it is a preset. Its name is Pro Lighting Studio. It has a lot of lighting features, lot, like literally a lot. Yeah, you can see this one looks. I think it will look lot better if I use it with the rainy nights. It will match. See this. I have completed by Blender Guru Donut 4.0. Now what next should I follow to learn Blender? Saurabh, bro, the thing is, I never actually finished a Blender tutorial. I just watched that tutorial which I need. Okay, so I am not, I do Blender like as a hobby, and I personally don't think that I am learning it from very basic and learning every, because Blender, even it's a 300 MB software, it has so much to learn that even if you learn everything, there is still will be a lot of thing to learn. Okay, so the thing that works for me, I am basically a thumbnail designer. I design renders, I give good renders to people. So so basically the thing that I learned is rendering, lighting, how to import characters, importing maps, playing with texture, little bit texturing, not the complex VFX texturing. I actually texture. You can see my model already looks very dope. It is because I have textured my model myself using my own shader. You can see this is the shader that I made. In some next part I will try to tell you how to create this whole shader. You can see it is looking like a Spider-Man kind of thing, but yeah, it is, I have created this shader and I've given it also. I will update the shader also. It's a little bit old and the functionality of that shader is bad. This shader is newly and optimized, and most of the controls in the shaders are working very fine. Okay, so this is the shader, MR shader from Warlord Tutorials. I use this shader and actually texture the model, due to which my model perfectly. हेलो, सो जा भाई. अरे भाई. बस आए हैं एक दिन बाद, इतने दिन बाद सोचिए एक दिन लाइव कर ही दिया जाए, चैनल चल जाए थोड़ा. कुछ पैसा आने लगे भाई. तुम लोग की तरह तो अमीर नहीं है ना यार भाई, तो पैसा छाप रहे हो बैठे बैठे. शादी पे शादी हो रही है फॉर्च्यूनर दहेज में. तो वेयर वर वी, लेट्स ट्राई मोर लाइटिंग. प्रशांत, हाँ भाई पता है, हम पहचान गए भाई. जान गए। तभी तो कह रहे हैं शादी हुई, शादी में आए तो थे। चश्मा नहीं लौटा रहे हो भाई, ने अभी चश्मा पहन के लाइव स्ट्रीम करते हैं। So yeah, let's play more with the lighting. If you click on, you can actually see all the lighting here. Let's try this colorful one. Yeah, it is also looking good. What if it has a little bit glow? Let's increase the energy, and we will try to add glow with the compositor, because as you know that now the bloom feature has been removed from Blender. The bloom feature has been removed from Blender, so we will go to this compositing tab, click on use nodes, and we have already made sure that we are using compositor on GPU performance, performance compositor and GPU. Make sure to use this on GPU, otherwise your Blender might crash. Now we will add the bloom. Just press shift plus a. Glare is the node for adding bloom. Okay, right now it's streaks. We'll go for bloom and increase the size only a little bit, and we don't want to play. We'll change the bloom quality to high, and now go in layout. uh, I think we need more intensity in this to actually add the bloom effect. 200, let's go for 500%. And now we will go to this and compositor always. Oh, it's too much bloom. Yo, it's masked gamer from the from Discord. Yeah, bro, welcome masked gamer, welcome to the stream. And and I don't remember, but yeah, it's good to me. I will check your Discord ID. So today we are actually telling how to light a character. You can see the bloom. With bloom it looks more good, and I am telling you a lighting presets that I personally use for lighting model cinematic way. I asked you for the Fortnite thumbnail. Oh, now I remember. Yes, bro. I think I will make a live stream for making Fortnite thumbnail. Fortnite porting, you already know Fortnite porting is too easy. You can port any model and make any 3D. Their community is so good and very helpful. So you can actually make any model as much as you want. Damn, this golden thing. We'll change the background to some cosmic dark thing. Portrait set. Let's go for portrait set. Nah, portrait set. Paint gradient. Nah, it is also not looking good. Let's go for flying embers. Today I am telling how to lighting. Let's go for smoky. What if the smoky thing has a little bit depth, little bit blur? Then our model would look more good. What's Pro Lighting Studio? Yeah, I am actually telling how to use lighting, and this is a very good preset. It actually offers, you can actually use both add background and also many lighting. It has like many, I think more than 20 or 30 lighting presets which you can use. You can see I am using this Pro Lighting Studio to actually light my model, and you can see how much amazing this looks. And yeah, this plugin is really goated. Is it free? No, it is not free. Probably not. Yeah, you got it right. But guess what? mm, yeah, smoky. I think I needed some depth in the background so that I can separate the foreground from background, and that can be easily achieved with the help of camera. We just need to turn on depth of field, and we need to change focus distance to this character. Now you can see it looks amazing. And what if I can personally increase the background brightness a little bit, then it would be great. Let's see if it gives us the option to. I think it something is happening, but I don't know what is actually happening. It's making black and white. I don't know. I think this looks good. Hmm. Soft pink, dark corner. What about dark corner? Uh, cold slice. I need something that blends with the background. Oh damn! This looks cool. What if I turn off the depth of field? It is looking good. Without depth of field, it has a very greeny texture, which I personally like. And I think some light should hit in front also. So we will use a very soft light to actually lighten our front part, because the back side has something coming, and I need a lighting that actually hits her from front. Just know, just know what I intend to do, so that she really looks a goddess type, like descended from heaven. You know her backstory. She is son of Odin. Yeah, now even without doing anything, adding any intensity in the lighting, it is looking lot good, lot better, a lot better. What if I increase the yellowish tone to it? Yeah, so it especially adds the divine kind of thing in it. So you can see I am currently using Pro Lighting Studio. I have added background also with the Pro Lighting Studio. You can also add floor with the background, floor with Pro Lighting Studio. If I press it enable, I just hope my PC doesn't crash. And you can see the floor has been added. Okay. And you can also add reflection. This reflection is basically HDRI and not anything else. Turn off the floor. I personally don't like the floor. Let's add some reflections, because her most of the part is metallic and I want some reflections on her. Okay, how much is it? I think it's a costly one, bro. It is costly. Pro Lighting Studio. Sorry, but I think my face is actually blacking her a lot. Let's disable the camera for now, so that you can see how much cool it looks. Pro Lighting Studio. $89. Man, this city is expensive. Yeah, so I am using this currently. You tried to get it for, yeah. I did not try, I got it for. Okay. I did I did I do think that's a lot, that's a lot of money, bro. $89. Let me connect into my currency, because it we live in India. $89 in INR. It's nearly 8,000 Indian rupees in India, and in 8,000, let me tell you, you can purchase a good Android phone. Okay, so it's kind of expensive here in India, a lot of expensive. You think you need to pay, if you live in America, you need to pay actually $89, but I need to pay 8,000 rupees. That's how much difference is between India and America. Right now, the rupees is literally touching 89 $1. I am guessing it's a lot. It's really a lot. It's expensive, bro. It's really expensive. You can see this is the Angela model. My camera was blocking her currently. So even now, if I added light, we have added the reflections, and I think I want the studio. You can see a lot of HDRI are here. These are basically the reflection that defines the metal. You can always increase the energy, and it will start casting light, which you don't intend to cast that much. And I will also make give you my custom shader, so you can actually tweak this metal to look more metallic. So if I actually change this specular roughness, you can see my metal becomes more shiny, and you can actually see this HDRI, this kind of HDRI here. So this is what it is doing, reflection. It is actually casting reflection. So this shit is dope, man. This is a good, means very good for kind of people who want very fast lighting. Okay, just you don't want to mess a lot. And if you think this is looking way too metallic, it's happening only because my shader. In normal arrivals putting default shader, this shit will not look that much metallic. So I guess I will keep it like this, and I will also make it this metal also more metallic using my shader. I think it zero point 0.4 is fine for this. For this, I will actually make it more shiny. Or should I I think point 0.8 should do. No, 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 not just keep go with it, one. Why am I emitting 1.5? Now she looks more like a goddess like. Her skin is a little bit dark. You can actually brighten up with the help of light, but my shader, what it will do, it will brighten most of the parts here. It will not brighten the specific skin of her. So I have already made a shader which can do that. If I increase this brightness, you can see her screen is now already brightened. So yeah, my shader is dope, man. I will upload it. You can also increase the saturation with my shader. So 2 is too much and 0 is very 1.2 will be fine. 1.2 is also too much. 1.1 is fine. Okay. Her face is also little bit dark. We will increase her face brightness. So see, her face also looks little bit bright. And I think it's too much reflective. It should not be that much. She is looking like a goddess. Nice. So yeah, this is how I do lighting. You can see how much perfect our model looks now. We can either render it transparent or we can render it with a background. So I will go with the background. I like this background. I will render in 4K, but 4K will be a huge file. 2560. I will render it in 2K. Okay. So now we will just press F12 and wait for it to render. If you want this plugin, no problem. I will give this on Discord. You can easily get it. It's very easy. I will tell. It's all about research and knowledge. We will start wait until it gets render. The detail in the shininess looks fine. And once the denoising has been done and the bloom has been applied, the model will look more amazing. These renders are in their folder that has them all. Yes, I have them. If you want, I can give them for free on my channel. It's like 3 to 4 G. Yeah, you can see the final render has been done and it looks dope, guys. It looks dope. And rendering in 2K has it's like the quality has been reduced greatly, but 4K would do fine. But I am rendering only in 2K because the size would increase heavily. So we can't share a file above 10 MB on Discord. So we need to compromise with the quality. I am giving this render also. At the rate render. My guide to Valorant VFX is underway. Wrote something to explain VFX stuff and will update with finding the models and texture and will release on your Discord. Thank you, bro. I will especially make a YouTube video announcement also and also a Discord announcement because there are less tutorial on VFX and it's a great thing that you are doing. It will help the Blender community to understand VFX. I think if you have knowledge, why not share with them? Because I am also sharing. It's not that valuable, but still I'm sharing it for free. And yes, it's a good thing to help people. And I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate your hard work. And yeah, your VFX skins. I have. I will. Since I was not free recently, I will announce them on Discord and give them. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing. You are making an VFX tutorial. So I want you to expand it to Marvel Rivals also. Why not try Marvel Rival VFX? Even this character has lot of VFX on her eyes, on her body. It's fire VFX on her whole body. Why not try with other games? Why only Valorant? Just expand it so our community will also get a lot of help from this. Understanding different game structure, VFX, and practicing them is a good thing, I think. Not played the game. Who cares? I also don't play the game that much. I just started rivals putting. I saw something. It felt good. It felt like Fortnite putting, and I actually made a tutorial on it, which got hit due to which my channel is running. It was completely a chance. I didn't decide to make a tutorial at first, but I don't know what came in my mind that should I make F model tutorial or not, because there are less F model tutorial. I just made it and it got viral. Hello, can you show how to retexture air and eyes in Octane? I was deciding to make a tutorial, but yeah, I will show it on live also for your sake. Texturing eyes kind of hard, and it requires UV mapping also, but still I will show you how to do that. We'll get soon to Marvel Rivals. Okay, okay. Yo, I have one ask. Okay, ask what is your question? And Green, welcome to the live stream, bro. Yes, I am showing you how to actually texture hairs and eyes. I need to make fire in Phoenix eyes. You know how? No, bro. I don't know how to make fire in Phoenix eyes. But my friend Itachi, the one in the chat, is the master of the VFX, and he knows how to make fire VFX and a lot of things. But you can always use VDB, whatever it is called. I think it's called VDB files. They are some animated VFX type thing. You can use them to actually, I think it's available on Blender Kit also. Let's search fire. Yeah, you can see there are some VDB files, and if you actually use them properly, you can basically make the VFX of Phoenix fire thing. Yeah, you can see this one should do. What if I add it on her hair? Like her hair is on fire. Let's play a little bit. Green bro, I just wait a second. Once it will take 1 to 2 minutes. I am closing. I will close Blender and make your request. Octane. I also want to make Octane tutorial, but the thing is, making tutorial is kind of boring task, and live stream, asking live stream is still. Sure, bro. We'll research something on Marvel Lab. No worry, gotta watch your tutorials on Marvel Lab to get started. You can always ask me, I will help you. Oh, damn. It, it, it is still a 2D image, and it still looks so dope. But the fire thing is too much here. This is called VDB thing. Yeah, I mean, sure, I'm active in Warlord channel. You can get there. Gotta help my brother out. Yes, you can add me on Discord. Well, yeah, bro. This guy knows how to actually make VFX. He is my friend. I think I need to add it a little bit down. Let's align its perfect perspective with the camera. Add objects constraint. Mm, copy rotation of the camera. See how it looks. Yeah, let's render this. Once I render this, I will start the opt-in tutorial. You can use VDB files like this, and you can also find VDB files on I think Google. Also just search VDB fire VDB, and you will get a lot of animated 2D images like this, which will actually help you to make Phoenix Fire VFX. And for learning it from scratch, there is always my friend Itachi here. He will help you to learn VFX. Green, bro. Just 1 minute more, and I think my render will be complete. Then I will switch back to Octane. Right now I'm using default Blender, so yeah, it's not Octane. I need to launch an Octane Blender, and it's heavy. It's heavy. The glow and texture is crazy. Hmm. The fire thing is kind of looking like overkill here, but I will still save the image. Just give it to the community. They decide whatever they want to do with it. It still look dope, and if with some special Photoshop effects, it will still look very cool. Now it's time to launch Blender Octane and quit this project. It's done. We don't need to do more. Now it's time to texture Blender Octane Ice. Yeah, and mm, Blender Octane. We need to first, before launching, we always need to launch Octane Server Prime. You guys already know that because I have made a tutorial. I wanted to make Octane tutorial, but it's kind of I feel very boring making tutorial. It's just I don't know why. And also once you make record the tutorial, you need to edit it, and then you need to make thumbnail, and then you need to SEO optimize videos so that a lot of people can get benefit from it. So it's really a mm, mm, hectic job for me. Yeah. So mm, for now, let's yeah, this is Octane. We will just click on this activation, and I hope it just works. I because going to divide the docs in 3 parts, maybe 4. So you are making a writing tutorial, written guide type tutorial. Okay, it's okay if you are not making a video tutorial. I will actually understand from the guide and try to make myself. I just hope it's okay for you because I don't want to steal your work. Yeah, it's just like video helps a lot, but I guide also work because whatever we get, it's the best. Okay. Yes, no problem. Written guide will also work, bro. Anything on VFX will help. Okay. Now it's time to launch Blender Octane Edition because there are very less tutorial. Even the written documents are also very less on about VFX. There are VFX tutorial, but they are not specifically for ripping games and those kind of VFX. Okay, so it's better to learn from guide then. And now as you can see, if I go to the new, there is no Octane, and it happens because sometimes the plugin goes missing. So you just need to actually re-enable the Octane plugin. Just re-enable this plugin. Sometimes it get disabled. I don't know why. And once it happens, just save preferences and go to file, new, Octane default setup, part tracing. Okay, and you will just close all these extra useless tabs here. And remember, in Octane, don't delete the camera. What is mine is yours. Damn, that kind of commitment. Is there any boundaries, or is it everything that belongs to you is mine? You know what I tried to say? I am single, by the way. Just don't take it seriously. I'm just joking. Now we are back in Blender Octane. We will just append. I think we will go with the Angela. I just love six packs. We'll go with an Angela model. We'll just import it. Sorry, where did I keep all my models? Angela model. Uh, uh, Angela lobby model. Yes, object. Now we are going to texture the eyes. What is my no home? No homo. I don't know. I think I don't know what homo means. I am. So we are already back in Octane, and now we will just change the max samples to 100. I don't want my PC to overwork on rendering this. And now if I go to the shading tab and click on this render preview button, and you can see nothing will render at first here. And oh shit, I think I need to tell you from, because if you import the model with rivals porting directly into Blender Octane Edition, your model won't be separated like this. Okay, so what you can do is select your model and go to the edit tab. Just press tab button and you can see the edit tab will come. Just press A button to select whole model. Right click here, click on separate and click on by material. What it will do, it will separate all the materials of your model. You can see my model is body is separate, the armors are separate, the dresses are separate, the legs are separate, the face is separate, the hair is separate, even the eyes are separate, so I can texture them properly. Okay, so in your case, if you are exporting it with the rival porting directly, you won't find it separate, you find a single model. What you can do is just select the model, go to the tab button, right click, separate by material, and then press tab button and everything will be separated. Okay, now once everything has been separated, we can individually work on texturing eyes. We go to the shading tab and you can see the Angela model is loaded. Right now there are basically two useless overlays on this Angela model. Let me change the sun direction. I want it to come from front. Yeah, like this. So you can see there is a little bit useless part here. We will just delete this, or if you want you can delete it, or if you really want to keep it you can keep it. What it will do, it will take some part from here also. Okay, so I think I need to texture the hair also. Why not tell you how to texture the hair? You will texture hair and eyes together. Okay, so you can see there are in here there are actually two different parts, so we will go with the first one. Okay, we will texture the hair. Okay, and right now you can see these are basic setups which directly come from the rival porting, and it won't work. Okay, it won't actually work. Let me disable the camera so you can just see the whole thing properly. Okay, we'll delete this shader. As you know that MR shader, the Valorant default Blender shader will work in Blender Octane. We'll just press Shift plus A and add a universal material. We will just once you can see, once we have added the universal material, we will first connect the diffuse to this albedo. Just right click, Octane utility, convert to Octane node, and connect it to albedo. Okay, once you have connected it to albedo, now it's time for AO map. And the UV does not work. This UV map node is from default Blender. It will not work in Blender Octane. We need to change it. And first of all, convert this AO to Octane node, and for UV you need to use this projection, and for UV set here you can control. So for UV set you need to choose the second UV map. Okay, now you need to multiply this AO in diffuse to actually give the color. Right now if I connect this material output node to the surface node, you can see her hairs are gray, which is not the required result. Okay, so we need to actually add the multiply node to actually give the color. We need to multiply AO with the diffuse to give the color in here. So we'll actually use the multiply node, multiply texture node. We'll just add one and use this texture and multiply it. Once you multiply it, you can see now the hair is little bit in purple color, and yeah, this looks similar to Angela that we see in video game. So this is how you texture air. Now we have textured the AO and diffuse map. Now here normal comes, and highlight, we don't need highlight, we need hair mask. Hair mask is really important because this will give us the hair the opaque look. You can see it's like in strands. This is now not how hair looks. So for fixing this we need mask node. We'll just right click here and convert to Octane node and connect the mask to this where it is. We'll connect the mask to this opacity option here. You can see there is an opacity option which control the opacity of the hair. We'll just connect this to opacity, and as soon as you connect, you can see the hair is started looking like hair. Now comes the normal, which is really important, and in the older video I have told you how to texture normal but it kinds of work a little bit wrongly, and also the texturing method is also not right. So I am telling you how to render how to connect normal properly. First of all, convert Octane to convert normal texture to Octane node, and you can see this is now the normal has been converted to Octane texture. And now normal should always be in linear color, guys. Remember that, always either be in non color or either be in Neelian color. So for changing the color into if you want to change the color map, I think let's press Ctrl plus Z 2 to 3 times to convert it. back to the, you can see this one is the default blender texture. And if you want to convert it, there is a color option here. You can just simply click there and just press non color. But once if you convert to octane mode, there is no color changing option here. So for making it linear color, for making normal linear color, you need to use this legacy gamma. Once you turn it to 1, it means the normal is now linear color. Okay, yeah, this is how you turn normal to linear color. Now you need to basically invert the green channel in normal map. And I know it's kind of getting crazy here, but it is what it is, guys. Just use channel inverter node, connect the input to this, and we will invert the green channel. Now everything is fine. We can simply connect the normal to normal map, and our normal will work fine. You can see now the hair has been, the tiny details in here has been added perfectly. So yeah, this is how you actually texture here. Now the hair texturing is nearly complete. You can play with roughness, specular, and uh, if you convert the specular, you can see the hair turns more black. You can increase or decrease the roughness. You can also increase the metallic if you want. Where is the metallic? Yeah, this one is the metallic. If you want to make hair more shiny and little bit more red, you can just play with metallic and roughness. And if you decrease the roughness too much, it will become too shiny. So we will keep the roughness, we will increase the specular little bit, and yeah, metallic this much fine. You can see the hair has been perfectly textured. This is how you texture hair. Now we will texture this white part of her hair, and luckily it has only two textures in it, so texturing it is very easy. It has no normal map. Just go to search universal material and connect the material out to this. First we need to connect diffuse to albedo, and mask should directly be connected to opacity. Okay, and yeah, once you connect it to opacity, you can see now most of the part, her texture, her eyes are also texture, and one texture remains is this mr translucent thing. And we actually don't need to texture it. It in name it suggests that it's a translucent lucent material. It means you can actually see through it. You can either delete this useless material, or if you really want to make any material transparent, you can just add universal material, go connect it to surface and decrease the opacity, which will remove this material. You can see the mesh has been removed. So instead of using this universal node to hide this useless mesh, why not just delete it? Just delete this mesh. And now there are two more. Okay, one is this eyes highlight. We still don't need the highlight. We can still delete this small circle thing, or if you want, you can keep the highlight, but I don't recommend keeping the highlight. This is small circle thing, just delete it. And now the bigger circle, this is the part where the main eye texturing comes. And I think I have already made a preset, already made a material for texturing eyes in Blender Octane, because it is really difficult to texture eyes in Blender Octane. So let me see if I have the uh, MRI shader for Octane. Yes, I think I have the MRI. Uh, mm, just wait a second. Material. We will import all eyes here. We'll append all eyes, and what did I append anyway? I appended 1031. Okay. So here we will search 1031, and no, it's not this. Texturing eyes is a little bit complicated. I just hope that I have the eye material, because making it from scratch is really difficult. And I hope translucent material, it's there just to create effect with light glass material, basically does the trick. Yeah, if you want, you can do that much. Since you are already using Blender Octane, who cares? Most of the thing will work fine. We can play with the metallic and roughness shader to make a whole overall eye look good. Okay, why use an extra layer to make the eyes shine? Okay, So I am just thinking if I have the Octane eye shader or not, because I made it. mm, Scarlet Witch. I don't want to make it from scratch. Really hard. Yeah, I think I have the eyes. Eyes thing. Oh, I, I did texture Angela. So we have already the textured Angela part here. We have also Jeff. We have also the Punisher. I hope I have textured the Punisher eyes. Uh, Material. Eyes. He has only one eyes. Eyes highlight. 1041. Let's search 1041. No, it's still not this. Hmm. I will tell from scratch how to texture. I just wait a second. I need to find a material which is really. I have created those material, but I still need. Yeah, I think it's this one. I found it. 1031. Yeah, this is the eye material which I designed for. You can say for Blender Octane. Okay, so I will tell you how to use this, because even after appending the material, first of all, you need to download a file which I give it, which I will give you in description. You need to download this Doctor Strange uh, model, and I have textured Doctor Strange eyes, so we can use the same material node setup to actually texture our any other character eyes. Okay, so in Doctor Strange, you can see, just double click on its Blender file, which I will give you once I am done streaming. So just double click on the Doctor Strange Blender file and go to the material, and here you will find a simple eyes material 1031001 I01. This one is the eyes material. You just need to click on it and then append it. And here, while selecting the eyes, you need to click on this drop down arrow, and here search the same material 1031, and you search that material, just click here, and you can see the textured material has already been available here. Now the real works happen here. You need to actually select this eye, go to the data properties, and here go to, I think here you need to go to the UV map and delete the UV1 and UV2 map. Okay, UV1 and UV2 map, add a new map named cornea, or you can name it anything. Okay, just change it to whatever name you want, just change it, just select this UV map, go to the UV editing. Now comes the real part. Okay, we will disable the bones here so that we can see our eyes properly. We will disable the bones here. We will click here on, just click on any dot here and press A button. You can see the eyes has been loaded. Now we will turn on the lighting preview. Okay, you can see now the eyes is been textured, and we will just click on this so that everything is disabled here. Now come to this tab, just press select any dot here and press A button and start scaling until the eye start looking properly. Okay, just press S button and scale this circle. If you scale it too big, you can see there a lot of eyes will start appearing here. Just make it so that the eyes fit perfect here. Okay, you can see now the eyes are looking perfect. Now once you have done the UV editing thing, again go to the shading tab, and now it's time to change it to Angela texture. I hope my, oh shit, I hope my Octane does not crashes, because I am still streaming. I think it got crashed. Oh shit, see, it is working. It is working. So, did you did you like texturing, guys? It's kind of hard, really hard. Please don't crash. Oh, it is giving me error. Shit. Let's save the project first, and we will restart Blender Octane, because I don't want to do it again. Let's save it in exported files, or should I save it in Marvel Render Package giveaway? Angela model. Angela eyes. We will save it as Angela eyes file. External data automatic save. Oh shit, I think the whole Blender is got corrupted. That's the problem with Blender Octane. Okay, but anyway, we got the eyes, so I can do it again for you. So we will just close this Blender for now. I can do it again. So because we got the material, that way you can understand it properly. I just hope my live stream is going on. Is it running fine? Yeah, the live stream is running fine. Okay, so I will explain everything again. Instead of scaling UV, there is node called 3D transformation. Scale the map itself. Is it available in Blender Octane? Uh, oh, my Octane server Prime has been crashed. It has nothing. Is I think see I can see nothing here. Let's quick Discord so that we can free up the RAM. Let's start the server Prime again. That's why it was giving error. I just it's good that my live stream did not crash. Okay, so 3D transform node, I will try it. What everything is different in Blender Octane. Did you ever use Blender Octane? I guess you did. So have you tried creating VFX in Blender Octane? Is it hard or is it same like uh, Blender default? Blender Octane edition. Hmm. Yeah, just cancel everything here. We will go to this file, new Octane default startup part tracing. Yes, actually, you did use Blender Octane. Damn, nice. You are goated, man. It's good to see that someone else also knows about Blender Octane. Now it's just same node names are changed. Yes, we will go with max sample 50 this time. 100 is I think a little bit too much. Since we can't save the older file, we need to actually import the model again. We will again import the Angela model. Oh, I have some incomplete Angela textured model. Why not? Let's import it. It will look way better. Angela object all. Sorry, we don't need the camera. We will now append the Angela model. So now we will go to the shading tab, turn on this render preview and disable the bones. Yeah, you can see the Angela has been came here. We will now start texturing the eyes, the real part. So we don't we need to still texture this hair thing. So I am repeating everything again. Hope you will understand better this time. Just delete everything, add a universal material, convert this to Octane node and connect this to albedo, and again convert this to Octane node, convert the mask texture to Octane node and connect it to opacity, so that the tiny part of the hair are rendered properly. Now we will delete this useless thing. We will also delete this useless thing. We will start texturing eyes. Okay, for now we will copy two nodes, eye scalera diffuse and eyes. You can see right now I am doing nothing. I am just basically previewing this this actually the eyes material of Angela right now, and you can see it is using this iris h and AO thing is already in the material that I have made. We only need this two texture to we need to copy it, because we will paste this texture in the material that we will import. Okay, so we'll just copy these two texture. We can't be select both. We'll just copy, and then we will append the file which I will give you in description or in Discord, wherever. So I will basically give you that this Doctor Strange file. You just need to double click on it and then go to the material, and here you will find the eyes material. Just click on it and then press append button. Now change that the eyes that you have appended, just change it to that eyes, and you can see now the eyes is already looking fine. And now we need to actually remove the older UV maps and made a new one. Just remove UV1 and UV2 UV map from going to this data properties and add a new UV map. We will name it cornea or whatever you want. You can rename it. Just make sure you are on this UV map. Do not select the first one. Select this UV map, and let me disable the camera so you can see everything properly. Okay, now you can see the eyes are already looking fine, but it's not only Angela eyes. These are some other character eyes. So we'll paste her eyes material here. You can see This one is the diffuse material. Okay, so we actually need to change this diffuse from the Angela eyes diffuse. Okay, so just convert it to octane node, and first of all we'll convert this to projection and then connect this to where it is going output, and we will delete this node. Okay, and I hope it is working fine. And we need to do the same with this node, a specular. Sorry, oh shit, we connected the wrong node. Damn. You'll need to press Ctrl plus Z multiple times. Actually, here this one is diffuse. This one needs to go here. Okay, this one is fine. We'll just disconnect this and convert this diffuse to octane node, and actually first of all it is going to projection. Yeah, we need to add it to projection, and then this to second texture, and we will delete this node. And now we need to do this for this and scalar diffuse. Shit, I think I messed up. Something is wrong, I don't know what. Maybe it's the same old diffuse. I think this size also looks fine. Maybe. Let's first play with this size, and as you can see my friend told that it has a texture coordinate scale, but what texture do I actually scale in this? Can we scale all three textures? Try 3D transformation. 3D transformation. Should I connect transformation out? Should I connect it to UV transformation? Because I think if you are changing the UV, the whole texture might change. Shit. And I think I need to connect this to this transform also. And for now, we will reduce the scale to 0.5. Oh, it is working. Damn. It's easy. 0.3. Let's go for 0.3. It's too much. 0.45. Yeah, it is working fine. And we can actually rotation yxz. So I think this dimension, what will happen if I change the, everything is so subtle that it's not noticeable. Rotation is kind of not working. Maybe translation. Yeah, translation is working. We will keep the eyes a little bit like this, a little bit below. Yeah, the eyes are textured fine. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for telling this. It was so easy. Why do we? It was easy, man. Okay, so now I think I can make now eyes tutorial now. But I still need to fix her eyes. What is the character name of this 1056? 1056, because it's not her eyes. 56. It's this one. She has a red eye. I think I need only this diffuse. Her eyes colors are red. And I will change this from this diffuse to this one. I think I already need one texture. We have already the scalera. We don't need to change it. Just convert it to octane node, and we will start. First of all, this transformation goes to UV transform. UV projection goes to projection, and we connect this one with this second texture. Her eyes are looking kind of pink. Is her eyes really pink? What are we missing? Uh, this Kelra remains the same. I think our eyes are pink. Maybe we can always use. Uh, let's first search how the Angela looks. I don't know how her eyes look. Angela, Marvel Rivals. Let's see how she looks. First of all, We need good reference to understand what is actually going on. Her eyes are kind of glowing in orangish color. Okay, so we can do it orangish. It's very easy. We can always 1031 use. Is there any node in which I can change the hue of this thing? I think there is a node named hue saturation. Adjust hue. Yeah, this should do. Nah, it's not this. What is the node name? Maybe masking is mixing. I don't know how the eyes texture work in this case. In Marvel level texturing eyes is really, because in Unreal Engine 5 you get 4 to 5 different option connecting iris, connecting AO, connecting Escalera. It's like multi-layer texturing. So I don't think it's possible in Blender Octane. In Unreal Engine you actually get that type of shader. If you actually select the eyes option there, you get a lot of option, and I don't know how uh, they actually the layering works in Unreal Engine and how to actually make them. So this is just a shortcut to make it look nearly like eyes of Unreal Engine. Color correction, I think. Yeah, color correction. It has a color correction node. Hmm. Color correction. Yeah, this one. I think this one can change the hue, and we can actually make it orange. It's possible. Ah, e- yeah, this should do. It's like too orange. There is something in middle also. Okay, but still it works for me. Let's try to decrease the size more. Let's go for 0.3. Okay, now it looks good. The size was a little bit small. What is this texture? I01 is specular. Let's copy the specular texture also. We are not copying the specular from here. Or does it have a specular or not? It has I01. It has I scalar diffuse. I think it looks fine. We can add just a glow, little bit glow here, and it might work fine. I am not messing around much with. Let's try to turn on emission. Let's see. Where is the emission? Oh shit, it uses the emission also. It's very different. It's like texture and emission. Oh, I need to mask the eyes. Okay, let's not go with the animation. I think texturing eyes, this much is good for texturing eyes. I hope that whoever asked the question on how to texture eyes enjoyed how to texture the eyes. I will make a separate video. I will explain the concept in very simple way, since it's a live stream and we already figured out a lot of things. So yeah, my Angela is nearly complete. Just I once I texture, let's do it later. I am very tired now. So I hope, who's I think the one who the one guy who asked to make the green. Yeah, this guy, the one who asked to make how to texture eyes, has already gone, I think. Yeah, my explaining thing is a little bit complicated. What can I do? English is not my native language, but still. Oh, thanks, you are here. I will make one tutorial, basic tutorial, because I will try it. Yeah, if you can watch my live stream and basically try it, then no problem. But I will still right now I'm working on how to export Valorant animation tutorial. GG brother, thanks for stream. Learned a lot. You already know most of the things, bro. You already know, like literally know most of the things, and what I guess thanks for joining my stream. Otherwise, I would have been stuck in this Blender Octane thing. It's really for complicated for new person. Okay, so thank you for coming to stream. I hope your VFX guide helps me, and I will make tutorial on that also once your VFX guide comes. Okay. So Green bro, thank you for coming to my stream also, and yeah, I will. I always learn from you. Okay. Eh, okay, no problem. So, okay, you learn from me and I learn from you. Let's help each other. I am waiting for your VFX tutorial. Let it come, and then I will also maybe try to make some Valorant VFX also. And I will also try myself how to check Marvel Rivals animations in VFX and do Marvel Rival VFX if I understand properly. Okay. And so green bro, yeah, I am planning. I recently started Blender Octane tutorial, but since the support was less, so I dropped the idea. But I will still start. I will still make the texturing and exporting tutorial again of Blender Octane. Not again. I will continue the series. Not sarcastic, but I learned how to use F model from your tutorial. Yeah, yeah, it's a thing that I can take the credit for. Uh, though you shared me some model ripping tool. I don't know what was it, but it was good. I never tried it. I feel bad for doing, but I think the most demanded game right now in my channel is Valorant and Marvel Rivals. So F model works both with it. I will also help you with Rivals putting also because it's way too easier. It's like Fortnite putting if you have used it. So it will work for you also. So thank you anyways for joining my stream, and I'm waiting for your tutorial. And Green Bro, we will continue the Octane series. Maybe next month or maybe in 10 to 20 days I will make an Octane tutorial also. For now I will make one Valorant one which is nearly complete. And good night guys. It was fun doing live stream with you. I hope I can continue my stream daily, but I have no idea what will I stream daily. So it was fun session enjoying with you guys. So yeah, let's now get to sleep and see you later. We will meet in next live stream. Till then, bye. And if you have any question, you can ask me on Discord. And if you want, I can make a live stream session for you guys also. Okay. Till then, see you later. Just release the Aura bundle for yeah. I will release that bundle that you have gave me. Yeah. I just forgot it. I will release that, bro. Do not worry. Okay. Thank you. See you later. Till then, goodbye. Signing out.